Hi, my name is Anto Mohsin. I'm an assistant professor in science and technology studies in the liberal arts program at Northwestern University in Qatar. I'm also an affiliated faculty member of Science and Human Culture program at Northwestern University's Weinberg Colleges of Arts and Science. I'm an interdisciplinary scholar of infrastructure, energy, and the environment, specializing in Indonesia in the 20th century with a broader interest in Southeast Asia. I studied mechanical engineering as an undergraduate at City College of New York of the City University of New York. I also earned a master's degree from my alma mater. Then I worked as a professional engineer for a few years before returning to do my graduate work at Cornell University's Department of Science and Technology Studies. Prior to joining Northwestern University in Qatar, I held a Henry Luce postdoctoral fellowship in Asian Environmental Studies at Hobart and William Smith Colleges. The establishment of the Institute for Advanced Research Consortium in Jakarta, Indonesia, I think served as a place where Ariman scholars who have completed their studies and returned to Indonesia can continue their training to become productive scholars beyond their graduate work in the US and elsewhere. The hope is that they will continue producing good quality publications in the form of books publishable by university presses and peer-reviewed journal articles in top-tier journals in their fields, in their respective fields, and help the growth of the community of Indonesian social scientists and humanities scholars by interacting with them and also collaborating with them in Indonesia. Why did I join the IFAR Consortium? I joined IFAR because I believe the IFAR Consortium provides the space and place for Ariman postdoctoral scholars to further their training in becoming a more productive and established scholar in their respective fields. This can be done in a number of ways. One of them is by collaborating with one another across different IFAR partners, or with scholars in their respective IFAR partners. They can also collaborate, of course, with scholars outside of Indonesia in universities that are located elsewhere. IFAR provides the intellectual space and provides the financial support for Ariman postdoctoral scholars to get this much needed training so that they can continue to become more recognized scholars in their discipline. At IFAR-LPEM UI that I direct, I plan to do two broad categories of activities. One is internal, the other one is external. Internally, I plan to recruit Ariman postdoctoral researchers and help train them in becoming more productive and more established scholar in their respective disciplines. I will help them navigate through the book publication process, for example, and help them come up with a plan to produce a good number of publications within a given period. Externally, I plan to establish links and build bridges with three other IFAR partners in the consortium, IFAR Monash Indonesia, IFAR Atmajaya, and IFAR Universitas Islam Internasional Indonesia. Outside of the consortium, I also plan to establish linkages with Northwestern Buffett Institute and through the EDGES program, for example, and SOAS University of London, as well as the Institute for Advanced Studies in the Global South that is housed at Northwestern University in Qatar. The hope is that by establishing these links to other IFAR partners and institutes and universities outside of the consortium, postdoctoral researchers at any of the IFAR consortium can build their personal network and receive good training and mentorship in becoming more established scholars in their respective disciplines. To me, the Indonesian Scholarship and Research Support Foundation, or IFAR-LPEM, has been doing great work in recruiting, supporting, and training talented and promising Indonesian PhD students at Northwestern University in the United States. These students, who number around 20, have been studying or have completed their studies in 4 different disciplines: political science, history, sociology, and anthropology. And I met with the majority of them, and I'm very proud of their academic accomplishments, whether that be in the form of producing an award-winning dissertation or journal articles before completing their studies, or presenting at many international conferences. I'm really hopeful that they would constitute the critical mass in stimulating other social scientists and humanist scholars in Indonesia to produce cutting-edge research about Indonesia and beyond. Moreover, I hope the next cohorts of Ariman Scholars Program, who are recruiting and sending Indonesian students to study at SOAS University, London, in earning Masters of Science and PhD degrees, will also produce great scholars in economics and policy.